At times, it's not good to judge people by their appearances. You know, you might be judging someone, you know, with the person's appearance, not knowing what is inside. You know, something happened last week. I greeted someone I know. It was long, you know. So when I met the person, I was trying to remind the person who I was then. You know, the person was surprised. You know, we hugged and we greeted. So when the person was coming back, you know, from where she went to, she was going to them. You know, her face was the way she squeezed her face. You know, she didn't even look at my side. I was calling her. She looked at me by her side eyes and we greeted immediately. I was calling her, you know, for her to, you know, to ask her in the place she went to, you succeeded and all that, you know, to greet her and tell her welcome back. You know, she didn't even care to look at me, you know, she was just walking like, you know, maybe I offended her or maybe we had a fight or whatever, you know. I was wondering what could cause such thing. Just a few hours ago, I just heard that the person, you know, the place the person went to, she was even speaking good of me, you know, telling people, yeah, you know. I was shocked. I said, but what could cause that? That's why it is not good to judge by appearances. You know, you might see somebody's appearance looking, you know, unwelcoming. You know, you think that that person does not like you or anything, you know, something like that. Not knowing what is troubling that person, what the problem might be. You know, that's why it's good for you to find out first before you judge. You don't have to conclude by the person's outlook or the way the person looks at that moment. You know, so before you conclude, try to verify. Someone, I don't want to mention the person's name, always say, go and verify. So always verify before you conclude. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share. Share.